Hello guys. So today we will discuss the Middle East crisis currently going on. You have seen that many airports have been shut off, the airspace has been closed recently of many Middle East countries. So we will quickly go through what is happening. So today's video will be the Middle East ripple effect. Please watch until the end and don't hit the like button if you like my video. So let's start. So Middle East ripple effect will be have impact on oil, inflation, and global trade, as we all know. So first we understand the geography of the crisis. So this is the Middle East, whole Middle East, and this is the UAE, and this part is the Strait of Hormuz, which is the main point or point of attraction of the war. So Trump's 20% whole idea here. So recently the war was closed, but now the war has again begun because Trump has said that 20% will be the toll of passing through here. So this is the route from where ships will come and go to the Europe through the Suez Canal. And currently the main war is between the Houthi and Saudi war. So this part is known as this is the Houthi Saudi war. Houthis are the rebellions from Iran, and this is the Bab-el-Mandeb Strait. This is the Strait of Hormuz, and this is the Bab-el-Mandeb Strait. So 100% of the crisis happens here. If Bab-el-Mandeb closes, Europe connectivity dies. So this part is for the Asia, and this part is also for the Europe. But for Europe, one state is also there, Bab-el-Mandeb Strait, from which the ship has to pass to go to the Europe. So if this closes, then Europe connectivity will be shut off. Now, the Yemen civil war, who is fighting? Houthis and the Yemen government. So Houthis controlled area is northern Yemen and Sana's, which is the capital. And Yemen government has control over mainland and southern areas. Backed by Iran, Houthis are backed by Iran, axis of resistance. And Yemen is by Saudi Arabia and internationally recognized. Sect is the Jayadi Shia, and these are the Sunni majority support. Now, actually, what happened? First, understand the background. President Saleh stepped down in 2011 Arab Spring. Successor Hadi faced corruption and unemployment, leading to the Houthis' rise in 2014 in the Yemen. So there was 4 years of calm, trust just has been broken. So what is the trigger chain? Breaking the truce. So Iranian plane approaches Sana'a. Okay, Iranian plane approaches Sana'a, carrying senior Houthi leaders returning from Khamenei's funeral. Yemen government bombs Sana''s airport runway. Claim violation of sovereignty, wanted to stop the plane. So this was the huge escalation point. Then cycle of revenge begins here. Flight diverted to Hodeidah. Houthis retaliate. They blame Saudi Arabia government for the government action, fire ballistic missile and drones. Saudi blamed for Yemen action. So this is the whole scenario which is going on and which has led to the war on the Middle East. And after Houthis retaliate, Saudi Aba International Airport was bombed. Now why target airports? So Sana'a Airport is the Houthis capital, symbolic value, diplomatic gateway, logistics and humanitarian hub. Aba Airport of Saudi Arabia, within Houthis missile range, attacked previously in 2018-19. So Houthis they don't have long range missiles. So Aba is the perfect target. So Aba is the perfect target for the Houthi missiles. Some modern conflict strategy. So what is the modern conflict strategy? Is that there is no large scale ground invasions. Target strategic infrastructure, disrupt civilian, hurt the economy, get media attention. This is the modern strategy of conflict. Now the proxy of network. So this is Iran. This is the axis of resistance. So Iran has Hamas, Hezbollah in Lebanon, and Houthis in Yemen. So Iranian support, ballistic missile stack, drones, military training, intelligence are all given by the Iran to Houthis. But there is no proof of this. And Iran officially denies helping Houthis, but US and Saudi intelligence disagree this. So Trump's wild proposal. So US Navy secures the Strait of Hormuz. Okay. Oil importing, exporting countries profit. So there is 20% fee on all ships. Trump has said that there will be 20% fee on all ships. American taxpayer bear the cost of carriers and troops. Trump stands, we are businessmen, pay us 20% of your ship's value. And it was dropped in 24 hours. Iran ships were 100% below. Iran ships were 100% below. Now, due to this, there is a global backlash, a dangerous precedent. UN closed the UN law of the sea guarantees free transit in international states. No single country can charge a toll. This is by the UN law of the sea. Like Suez Canal, extra Red Sea fee, Bosphorus and Dardanelles toll in Europe, Malacca state tax. So if US breaks the law, North Korea, Iran and every other nation will copy them. If one country will break the law, then all other countries will follow and copy. Simple. And why the plan was dropped? This 20% was dropped. The 20% was the quick cash for the US. But the disadvantages were more. The disadvantages were the rocketing inflation, insane insurance premiums, broken international laws, furious Gulf allies who already buy US weapons and host bases. So Gulf states argue that we already invest in US companies and buy your weapons. Why double charges? If we are already purchasing your weapons, why are you double charging us by the toll? Now the policy pivot. Phone calls with the Gulf. So there will be no 20 transit fee. This is not anymore. There will be a Gulf investment deal. Massive investments from the Saudi Arabia and UAE. Funds flow into US AI manufacturing and energy, creates long-term jobs and boosts US GDP. Tech transfer and deepen strategic partnership. This makes a much better deal for American tax revenues in long term. Now the inflation ripple, oil prices. Talking about oil prices, so this is the price per barrel, 80, 85 dollars. So this is what the time in recent weeks, the oil barrel price were keepingly increasing steadily and currently increased to certain points when there was US-Iran tensions. It dropped again, then keep increasing, and now it has touched this level $85, and now it is currently more going up due to how Houthi Saudi war has started. It can lead to $100 per barrel crude oil prices. So shipping cost explode due to insurance premiums, fuel cost. This inflation is passed directly to the consumer. Already in India, the E20 petrol fuels news is going on. Many cars are going broken down in between the road and between the highway. So now oil prices are going up. So this will lead to a major impact on consumers' pocket. So next is the wealth fund vacuum. So Gulf sovereign wealth funds, PIF, IDIA, QIA, and KIA hold trillions of dollars. Trump still redirects this money. So global markets, example India, there is a capital flight to United States in AI and tech. So PIF is of Saudi, ADI is of UAE. These are financial powerhouses of Middle East. So if Gulf nations commit to massive US investment to avoid the Hormuz toll, they will withdraw funds from developing countries like India to pay for it. Got it? So if Gulf nations have to invest in US market, then they will withdraw funds from developing countries like India. So how will they pay to US? They will withdraw their money that they have invested in developing countries like this. No, at last, this is a very fragile system. Global inflation, military flare-ups, policy panics, supply chain disruption, and then capital realignment. Trillions move to US, leaving emerging markets. So this is a whole uh, market that is favoring the US. The whole money is transferred and going to the US market only. So the Middle East proves that localized geopolitical conflicts instantly become global economic realities. So Middle East conflict can lead to global economic reality. So this was the today's videos. I hope you understand why the war is going and what will be the impacts. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and share my video, and keep studying. This will be the current series of daily news. We will try to include more videos of current global topics and Indian topics. Thank you guys, and take care. Bye bye.